Letter number 3. Dear Dave, can you call Governor Paul Cellucci, and get me a pardon? Thanks, Matt Donlin, cell 22, block 34, Suffolk County House of Correction, Boston, Massachusetts. Governor Paul Cellucci of Massachusetts. Well, you know, thank you very much for the letter, Matt, and I try, and I hope you know this about me, I try not to abuse my status as a respected television superstar. But I know how hard life can be in the old Gray Bar Hotel. Tony, come on.
Wow.
See what we can do. Try and help this kid out. Right over here. Governor Cellucci.
Oh, David Letterman.
There is a prisoner in the Suffolk County House of Correction by the name of Matt Donlin. Whatever he's in for, he's completely innocent.
Well, how do you know?
Because Tony Mendez did it.
Guards?
¿A dónde me van a llevar? Yo soy ciudadano de los Estados Unidos.
Thank you very much, Governor. Have a nice day. Yeah, so Mendez and a slammer. All right, you're out of the Barry Manilow Travel Club. This is from the Keds Sneaker Company. This is a souvenir record of their 1971 National Sales Meeting. And we're going to listen to a song, Old MacDonald, all about sneakers.
Okay.
It's Old MacDonald, all about sneakers. Here we go.
Sir.
Now 5 new sneakers join his line, E-I-E-I-O. The first is called the New Regatta. The New Regatta, you'll sell a lotta. A molded rubber boat shoe with a 2-color sole and boxing too. A round toe last and a wedge heel. The first children's wedge heel. 4 colors in durable duck. A natural to make a buck. Children's retail $6.45. For misses it'll be $6.95. Very attractive at that price. The dealer markups very nice. Old Don Hadley's line gets hotter.
That's the only thing I've ever heard in my life. What are you doing? Esta porquería no quiero ver. No sirve para nada esto.
Old Don
No quiero
Hadley
verlo más nunca. Más nunca. No tiene dignidad. ¿Qué es lo que te pasa? ¿A dónde me vas? Yo soy ciudadano americano. ¡A picar! ¡A picar!
Okay. That reminds us, of course, of what happens if you sit next to Barry. Similar kind of deal.
Yeah.
Come back in here. Come in here. Come on. I need somebody. Come back in here. I got to have somebody hold the cards. Come back in here. Hurry up. Letter number 3. Dear Dave, I just wanted to ask your opinion on the Elian Gonzalez situation, and if you have a proposed solution to the problem. Bob Bartolini, Lake Ronkonkoma, New York. Bartolini, Ronkonkoma. How about that for 2? Huh?
I like that.
You know, Rob, I really don't want to form an opinion on this until I get all of the facts, and that's why we sent our own Cuban cue card boy, Tony Mendez, down to Havana for a rather interesting press conference. Take a look. Here's Tony in Havana.
Sin perder un minuto.
Señor Castro, ¿usted va a reunirse con el presidente Clinton?
La custodia del niño.
Sí, papá, soy yo.
Reconocido por el INS y el juez Moore. Acompañado.
Damn it, Papa! For the last time, I don't want to be a dictator. I am a cue card boy. You can't tell me how to live my life.
Está listo para viajar a Estados Unidos de inmediato.
¡Hey! ¡No, mamarracho! ¡Ah! ¡Elian se queda! ¡Elian se queda! ¡Elian!
Pretty. Now, how did you get home? How did things work out?
Well, we talked it out.
Uh-huh.
You know, my dad doesn't love my decision, but he loves me, and that's what's important.
Uh-huh. Tony Mendez, our cue card boy, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Paul Schaefer and Grand Funk Railroad. They were a power trio, is that right?
They were, yeah.
They were a power trio.
Great.
Yeah, okay. Jeff Foxworthy is here tonight. Also Vertical Horizon and Campton.
Oh.
Damon took a Cuban cue card boy. They took our Cuban cue card boy.
Yeah.
I'm actually glad they got him. I think things will be much better now.
Okay.
Yeah. We have a brand new segment tonight. It's called Late Show Salutes Our Favorite INS Officer. Take a look. Our favorite INS officer. Because of all of the excitement down in Miami and the Elian Gonzalez circumstance and the situation there, tonight we've decided to turn one of our favorite games that we play here on the program from time to time. It's Beat the Clock. You know Beat the Clock.
Absolutely. Love the feature, yeah.
And the deal with Beat the Clock is you beat the clock, we stop the clock.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You beat the clock, we stop the clock. Well, tonight we're playing Cuban Beat the Clock. That's right. Let's go out on to 53rd Street now, out there. Oh, that's Broadway tonight. Oh, I want to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. I've said it before. I'll continue to say it. New York City in the springtime is the place to be and the time to be here. Look at how, well, really you can't tell by looking at this, but take my word for it. New York City is never more happening than in the springtime, and that's looking up north, of course. Spin around. Let's take a look south. Yeah, all right, that's looking south. Now keep going. Just spin around several times. Just keep spinning. Just keep spinning. There we go. Just keep... Help me. Help me. Whoa, help me. Oh. Help me, Mom. I've had too much Mountain Dew. You know what I've noticed? Have you noticed this, Paul, that it's staying lighter later? Have you noticed that?
Of course, yeah.
For example, like 6 months ago at this time, it'd be dark.
Totally dark.
And now it seems to be a little lighter.
Isn't that nutty?
What the hell is going on?
Crazy thing called spring.
What are they trying to pull? The government, of course, is controlling the weather. They're manipulating the jet stream. That's the problem. All right, let's turn around and see if we can't find Joe G's Pizzeria. Look at this. Here in New York City, people just walking right in the middle of the street and the wrong way up Broadway. There's Joe G's Pizza place. Hang on a second. Let's see what the pedestrian traffic. Let's see what's going on. How do you do, girls?
Hi.
What are you doing in town?
Visiting.
Who are you visiting?
Princeton.
Oh, that's nice. Did you try to get tickets for the show?
No.
You girls heard a couple of months ago I had a massive heart attack and almost died, didn't you? Did you hear that?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Very so sad.
Yeah, but you weren't interested in getting tickets, were you?
Sorry. How about you send us tickets?
Okay, I'll do that. Let me get your names. I'll send you tickets right away. Well, I'm sorry you're not inside watching the show tonight, but frankly, you're not missing much. We're talking to losers from Princeton. What happened? You couldn't get into Bucknell? Okay. Hey, we're just having fun, you know. We're just having fun. Okay. Well, enjoy yourselves in New York City. Nice chatting with you. Thank you very much. Okay, there are the girls visiting Princeton. They couldn't be happier, the girls from Princeton there. All right, let's go into Joe G's. All right, thank you. Tonight we're playing not just Beat the Clock, we're playing Cuban Beat the Clock. Let's take a look. Oh, wow, there's only one guy. Hi, how are you? There's only one guy in the pizza place. How do you do, sir?
How are you?
What's your name?
Phil.
Well, Phil, where are you from?
Astoria, Queens.
Astoria, Queens. You're having your dinner now, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
What are you having, buddy?
Rigatoni with meat sauce.
Rigatoni with meat sauce. I don't know about you. I could eat that all day, every day. It's a meal in itself, isn't it, Phil?
I had my heart surgery.
Yeah. Hey, is it pretty good, though?
It's excellent.
All right, Phil, stay right there and enjoy. Bon appetit, my friend. Enjoy.
Yeah,
all right, let me look around and see who else is in the pizza place. Let's go back to table number one. Let's see table number one. There you go, table number one. Nobody there in table number one. All right, it looks like it's going to be Phil or nobody playing Cuban Beat the Clock here. What is this? Something going on? What was going on? All right, it's time to play. You ready to play? Are you on your way home from work? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you work?
Right here.
Oh. Mendez. They're taking Tony back to Cuba.
Yeah.
I think he'll have a better life there, actually. Holding cue cards for Fidel. Okay, Phil, so you work right there in Joe G's.
Yeah.
What do you do? In what capacity? You cooking? Do you work the oven?
Do everything, a little bit of everything.
How long you been with the company?
About 7 years.
You like working there?
Oh, excellent.
What's the best part of the job? Meeting folks, I guess, huh?
Meeting everybody, yeah.
Meeting people from all over the world.
That's true.
This is the crossroads of the world right here, isn't
Yeah.
it? You get folks from everywhere.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to have dinner and then go home, or you're going to have dinner and continue to work?
Have dinner, go home, and have a couple more beers on the way home.
There you go! You taking the subway home? Is that what it is? You know, the New York subway has a cocktail hour. You know, they have a bar car on the subway. All right, now you probably heard about Beat the Clock. You know how we play Beat the Clock, right?
Yes.
We put some time up on the clock, and then you beat the clock, we stop the clock. You understand?
Yeah.
You beat the clock, Phil, we stop the clock. But tonight it's a little different. You know why it's a little different tonight? We're playing Cuban Beat the Clock. Okay, you ready? You're relaxed? You're comfortable? You feel confident? You happy?
Yeah, I'm
You
very
excited? You're ready to go. All right, here we go. Put up the clock. 30 seconds. Go!
2, 3.
Seconds. Oh, I'm sorry. You did not beat the clock. But you know, Phil, there are no losers on Beat the Clock. We have a lovely consolation gift for you. I believe it's the home game of Cuban Beat the Clock. There you are. And a box of cigars. Cuban Beat the Clock. On the program tonight, we have Kristen Johnston and live. What a great rock and roll band. Campaign 2000 starring Maria Pope. And when we come back, it's the top 10 list for tonight. Top 10 inaccuracies in the big Three Stooges movie last night on ABC. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I think the last time 4 playmates visited the Washington, D.C. area, Clinton invited Miss October, Miss November, Miss December, Miss January. The last time that happened. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great program tonight. Here's my good friend Paul Schaefer. Nicole Sullivan, Dennis Quaid, Maria Pope, and of course from Purdue University, head basketball coach Gene Cady. We'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.
Look at these pants.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, all week long we've been kind of saluting Elian Gonzalez and the entire situation by, we have a little phony raid. We have the INS agents, the phony INS agents. They come in and they take our Cuban cue card boy, Tony Mendez. They take him away. And we're doing it. We're doing it every night. Tonight is Thursday. We've done it 3 nights so far. Here, take a look at the videotape highlights of the first 3 nights of our phony INS raid. This is Monday night, I believe. Here come the INS agents. There goes Tony being taken away. See, there he is. Yeah, where do you work? And this is Tuesday. We were in Joe G's playing Cuban Beat the Clock. And uh-oh, what's going on? There he is. Here's last night, the longest night of my life. Here we go. Here they come. There you go. Okay. So it's turned out pretty good for us. You've enjoyed it, haven't you?
It was named to love it.
And we want to do it every night this week, and we've run out of variations on it. I mean, so we're just going to do one for you here now. Are you ready, Tony? Tony and I, by the way, we had a long conversation about this afternoon in my office, didn't we, Tony? How did that go? Went just fine. That's right. Okay, so now Tony playing himself, the Cuban cue card boy, and we have the phony INS agents. Are they ready? Are the phony INS agents ready? Okay, everybody's ready? Okay, come get him, boys. Here we go. What are you doing? There you go. So that's it. We'll do it one more night. One more. Jot it down on your calendar. You won't want to miss this tomorrow night because I have a hunch it'll be virtually the same thing. There you go. You want to get carried out again? Oh, this will be fun. All right, come and get him again, boys. They're here all night.
Oh, there.
Here we go. We'll be right back. Thanks, Alan. Kevin trouble with the cards? Huh? No, don't we do background checks on folks before we hire them?
We should.
Feel like there might have been a problem with the cards. That's your area. Huh? What are you going to do about it?
There was no light on them.
All right. All right, come and get him. Just get him out of here. Come on, just take him back to Cuba. No, take him back to Cuba here. On his way back to Cuba. Here we go. This is actual letters from actual viewers, ladies and gentlemen. Letter number 1. Dear Dave, where do you bury dead people in New York City? This comes to us from Virginia Cobb, Decatur, Illinois. You know, I know you think this is a silly question, but this reminds me, and I'm not proud of this, but it happened a couple of weeks ago. I didn't even think I told you.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, here, take a look. Well, I was riding in a cab.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there I am in the cab.
Yes.
We're just, I don't know, we're going downtown, and then, look out, all of a sudden we accidentally, we hit a guy, and he's dead, so we put him in the trunk of the car, and then what do you do with a dead guy in New York City? Then I had an idea. Come on, here we go. So we buried him. That's what we did, in somebody's backyard.
Gee, you and the cab driver.
Yeah, that's how that worked. We just ran over him and buried him in somebody's backyard.
Dave?
My goodness.
Yes, Tony?
That's my backyard.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your backyard?
Yes, I can't believe you did that.
Well, I have
I'm going to
no
get
idea.
in trouble now.
I'm so sorry. Is-
Okay. ¡Ay! ¡Mira, déjame! ¡Amarraste la porquería! ¡Amarraste la porquería!
Tony Mendez, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Mendez. Now, Paul, answer this for me. Thank you very much,
There it
Tony.
is, yeah.
Nice job.
Beautiful.
The whole time I'm screaming obscenities at Richard Simmons, were you in the band playing? Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Big fan of the show. I was wondering if I could
I'm
take
sorry,
a little...
what's your name, sir?
Ed Matuzak.
Adam? Nice to see you. You say Ed?
Ed Matuzak.
Ed Matuzak. Oh, and you play. Look like you play golf. Do you play?
Oh, once in a while. I'm a hack.
Yeah,
When
okay.
I can get out there.
What can I do for you, Ed?
I'm a big fan of shows. I'm wondering if I could take a little something off the set as a little souvenir.
Well, I don't know. I mean, yeah, sure. I think that'd be all right. Just don't go crazy. Ed's going to come up and
that's
a little
that's
souvenir.
nice of you.
Are you from the area, Ed? Well, here you want to. Hey, wait a minute. That's our. This is the kind of crap I should have been doing this afternoon. Bob Randall. Where is Bob Randall? Bob, where are you? There he is. Hi, Bob.
Find a workplace that won't suck the life out of you. I've been at this job for 12 years. Not a minute goes by that I don't think about the sweet release that death will bring.
That's too bad.
Bob Randall.
Yeah.
Who was that?
That's what I'm telling you. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put together a special top 10 for him. Cheer him right up. Yeah, Tony, why not? Do you have advice for grads?
Sí. Primero que nada, quiero saludar a todos mis amigos de habla hispana. Tengan cuidado y, por favor, agita la lata. Hey, what are you doing? Back to Mexico. No, I'm from Cuba. I'm from Cuba. I'm a citizen.
Well, I thought that was a very nice rehearsal. Martha Stewart is here, the Dixie Chicks, and we got a guy who's going through a wood chipper, Chris Angel. We'll be right back with tonight's top 10 list, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a lot of anger this week regarding Arizona's stand on immigration.
Yeah.
Boy, that's the case. Talk about a hot button issue.
Hot button issue.
And so Tony Mendez, our cue card kid, before the show came to me, he's close to 70, and he said,
Right.
Dave,
Cue card kid.
I have a few thoughts about the immigration law in Arizona. If you have a couple of seconds, I'd like to express myself. Take it away, Tony. It's all yours. There you go.
All right.
Thanks, Dave. Governor Jan Brewer. Óyeme lo que te voy a decir, que te has creído que somos immigrants, no podemos ser citizens de los Estados Unidos. Este país se ha hecho todo de immigrants, ¿qué te has creído? ¡Ay, ay, ¡Aleca!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with the lovely Gwyneth Paltrow, everyone.
So after the wedding, my brother and I went to Spain, and we drove around because we wanted to, well, I used to sort of live in Spain, and we wanted to see the Frank Gehry building in Bilbao, which was amazing. Have you gone there
The
yet?
art museum? No, I've not been there.
You have to
not
go.
Not been invited
Everybody...
to that either.
You got to make your own plans.
It's odd looking, isn't it? It looks like it just might kind of fall in on itself.
It's true, but it's extraordinary. And inside, it's...
And how does it look in the surrounding, in the environs? Does it just sort of stick out like a modernistic art museum, or does it fit in?
It does. Well, it's juxtaposed very nicely with the kind of, very industrial city. It's kind of, it's very interesting. It's a great experience.
¿Se habla español?
Sí, más o menos.
Oh, see, I don't speak any Spanish.
No, nada. Qué pena.
Tony speaks. Is this a language you've known for a long time, or just picked it up for the trip?
No, I went when I was 15, and I sort of learned.
So you studied it there and said,
I did.
That's great.
I did.
Tony, try it out here. This is Tony Mendez. He speaks Spanish fluently. Tony, say this is Gwyneth Paltrow.
Hola.
Señorita.
Encantada.
¿Cómo está?
Pues muy bien, un poco frío, pero... pero bien. ¿Y tú, cómo estás?
¿Y cómo te crees? ¿Pero qué es lo que tú te crees? Porque te ganaste un Oscar, te vas a meter conmigo.
Easy.
Estoy aburrida.
Easy now. Oh, now with this. He ain't right.
Cubans, man.
Oh, don't worry about that. He ain't right. Don't be troubled by that at all. That's kind of an ugly turn of events there.
You don't really need to park. I was fine.
Uh-huh.
I pulled the actress card, basically. The guy at the DMV recognized me and was like, "Okay, pass."
Really? That has never happened to me once. I get tickets that way. Oh, you're the guy. Okay, fine. Well, there, idiot. What are you doing? Latin American studies. Do you speak Spanish?
Yeah, I do. I've been to Costa Rica and Puerto Rico a lot, and I really like speaking Spanish. I get really intimidated around native speakers, but I try.
How long have you been speaking?
I started studying at the beginning of high school, so I guess 4 or 5 years.
You're probably pretty good.
Are you going to test me?
Well, no. Our Tony Mendez here. Tony is Cuban, and he speaks obviously speaks Spanish very, very well. Tony, why don't you a little?
Oh, that's your cup. I'm sorry.
No, that's right. Whatever you want. Can you talk to her a little bit?
¿Cómo está? ¿Bien?
Muy bien. Un poco nerviosa.
¿Sí, nerviosa?
Sí.
¿Y está disfrutando Nueva York?
Sí. ¿Dónde aprendiste español?
Soy cubano.
Oh, sí.
Sí.
Soy americana.
¿Cómo?
Soy americana.
Pero mira, mamarracha, no me digas a mí que te vas a meter conmigo porque eres artista de cine. No lo permito, no se lo permito a nadie, no se lo permito a nadie, carajo.
All right, we'll be right back with Julia Stiles, everybody. It's you, it's Penelope Cruz, and it's Siegfried and Roy. And is this, you obviously went to see them in Las Vegas?
We decided we went in for about 15 hours and went into Vegas, a bunch of friends.
What is their show like when you see it?
I produce Mission Impossible movies, do all that. I don't know how they make those animals disappear.
Really?
You sit there, it's pure Vegas and entertainment. We had a blast. And Penelope loves cats, and it was really a lot of fun.
But now, maybe you can answer
I'm
this.
telling you, you sit there, there's an elephant's there, then it's gone. You think, you know.
Is it the original Siegfried and Roy, or did they replace one or the other of them? Is it?
You know, this is my first time seeing the show. I haven't followed their careers.
And because of your friendship with Penelope Cruz, right?
Yeah.
you're speaking Spanish, a little bit of Spanish.
A little bit of Spanish. We're working on that.
And is she giving you lessons? You have a tutor?
No, she's been giving me. I've been studying some tapes, and you know.
Are you?
Buenos dias. ¿Dónde está Penelope?
You know,
Cruz, and it's not Cruz. They pronounce it Cruz, Castilian. Cruz. You speak Spanish?
Yeah. This is Tony Mendez is Cuban, and he speaks. Can you talk
Castilian
to him?
Spanish? Because I only understand Castilian.
No, yo hablo español cubano.
Cubano.
Sí.
Cubano.
¿Usted entiende bien?
Okay.
Tony, don't screw this up now. Just talk to the guy.
Sí, sí, sí.
¿Usted entiende bien el español? ¿Entiende?
Óyeme lo que te voy a decir, mamarracho. Este tipo es americano.
Wait a minute.
Conmigo aquí. No te lo aguanto. No te lo aguanto.
Good Lord. What did you say to him?
I don't know. I only understand Castilian.
Well, that was a moment of ugliness, wasn't it? How did you and Penelope meet? Where was that? Fun when you're doing something like that? Because I looked at the movie and I thought, wow, this is a lot of work. It really is more than just memorizing lines and stuff. It's quite physical and exhausting, I would think.
Yeah, but it's a lot of fun. It's my first time doing an action adventure movie for the whole family, you know. And when I read it, because I received some before, but I always felt that they were not interesting enough, or the female character was there running around confused, you know, and they were not good enough. And I read this one, and I felt the script was so smart and so funny. The movie is really funny. And you feel like it's a little bit like the tone and the energy of Indiana Jones. Mm-hmm. And I miss movies like that, you know.
And it's Matthew McConaughey and Steve Zahn.
Steve, yes.
Very, very funny. Now, you know, our cue card boy, Tony Mendez, speaks Spanish. You, of course, speak Spanish. Would you mind just chatting a little bit? Because I love to hear. Tony, do you mind talking to Penelope?
Okay, so what do you want us to talk about? Anything?
Whatever you guys want to talk about.
Yo le quiero preguntar si la está pasando bien en Nueva York.
Sí, pues me encanta Nueva York porque viví aquí durante 2 años en el Village. Y es una de mis ciudades favoritas. ¿Qué está haciendo él? ¿Qué hace?
It's beautiful.
Óyeme lo que te voy a decir.
Wait a minute.
Tú no me metas conmigo porque eres un artista de cine. No puedes venir aquí a faltarme el respeto. ¿Qué te ha creído?
He's hyperactive.
I know you wanted me to scream back at him.
No, it's fine. He's hyperactive. We've got to get him medicated. We'll be right back to take a look at a little bit of Sahara, ladies and gentlemen. Penelope Cruz. And the little baby, how's that going?
Beautiful. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's great. I'd been an uncle up until this point, so I'm learning things, which is good.
Mm-hmm. It's a whole different dynamic, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it turns out you can't, when they cry, you just give them back. You can't do that. It's actually your kid. Yeah. You have to figure it out.
But it's much better. I mean, being an uncle is fine, you know, and it's a good way to get your feet wet. But it's not the real deal, is it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Congratulations. And the little girl's name is
Isabella.
Isabella. Oh, what a beautiful name.
Thank you.
And your wife is. She's from South America, is that correct?
Well, yeah, she was born in Argentina.
Argentina?
Yeah.
Well, have you spent much time down there?
A little bit, yeah. We have a whole family down there, so hopefully, you know, my stepdaughter, my daughter will be able to learn Spanish and be raised bilingual, and because they don't speak any English.
Yeah. Do you speak Spanish?
I'm learning.
Yeah. Your wife is teaching you?
Yeah.
Well, that's great.
Well, no, thank you.
No, it's all very nice. And our cue card boy, Tony, you speak Spanish, right?
Sí, hablo español, ¿cómo no?
Can you?
Su esposa de Argentina.
Do you understand that? Do you understand?
He said your wife is from Argentina.
Sí. ¿Está enseñando el español?
Sí, solamente un poquito. Estoy practicando con ella.
That's great.
Óyeme lo que te voy a decir. No te creas que porque eres artista de cine te puedes meter conmigo. ¿Qué es lo que te pasa? Porque haces películas te puedes meter conmigo. No te lo permito.
Unprovoked. Sorry about that. It seemed completely unprovoked. I don't know what to say.
I just said I was practicing Spanish with my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very odd.
He was an all-star.
Yeah.
He was an all-star.
I'll take you to the locker room sometime. Now, you speak Spanish, obviously, yeah. And, you know, our cue card man, Tony Mendez, also speaks Spanish.
Oh, tú hablas español.
Oh.
Sí, ¿cómo no? ¿Le gusta Nueva York?
Sí, me encanta Nueva York.
Ah, qué bueno.
Óyeme lo que te voy a decir.
Wait a
No
minute.
te creas que porque eres
What did he
artista de
say?
cine
What did you...
y una de las mujeres desesperadas te vas a meter conmigo. No te lo permito. ¿Oíste? No te lo permito.
What did you say?
I don't know. Is he Puerto Rican?
I'm sorry.
He's definitely Puerto Rican.
Is he? I think he's actually Cuban.
Ah, there you
Cuban,
go.
yeah. So tell me about... Now, this is interesting because you have the film coming out August 17th, The Superbad.
Right.
And you also have your weekly internet show.
That's right, yeah. It's every Wednesday. There's a new episode.
And people know the website where to go to get the thing?
It's www.clarkandmichael.com.
Yeah.
The show is called Clark and Michael. That's as creative as we decided to get with the title.
And it's fairly short compared to
they're,
television standards.
11-minute
11
episodes.
minutes,
Yeah, there's the Cartoon Network has a thing called Adult Swim, which is a handful of shows that are about 11 minutes each.
Yeah.
And we kind of were inspired by that and wrote it. And it's easier to sustain comedy for that amount of time.
Tell me about it. But you know, our Tony Mendez here. Tony also has an internet show. It's a weekly internet show. Did you meet Michael, Cera, Tony?
This
is Tony Mendez.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so you get, I guess so, kind of competition.
Yours is on the internet, the CBS website?
I think you can get it on the CBS website, yeah. But
That's where yours is, right, Tony?
Yeah, mine's on the internet.
Oh, yeah?
Website. How many shows a week do you do?
We do one a week, and we've made 10 episodes, so there's going to be... It's almost running out, actually. I think the 8th episode is on this Wednesday.
Your show's doing well?
I don't know. I mean, this is this is the high point, being on Letterman talking about it. But
I don't know. You got to do better than that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's really hard to tell if people are.
Óyeme lo que te voy a decir. No te creas porque tienes un show en el internet. Te puedes meter conmigo. El Tony Mendez show más importante que el show ese. Clark and Michael, Clark and Michael. ¿Qué es lo que te crees? Americano de porquería.
I'm sorry, he's old. Michael, a great pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Good luck with the show. Good luck with the movie.
Thank you very much.
We're right back with Interpol, everybody.
You're fine. Just bring some chips and some wine. It starts at 8 o'clock this Sunday. Don't be late. Okay, bye.
You having an Academy Awards party?
Oh, no, that was the wrong number.
Idiot. Hey, Tony.
Huh?
Do I look like Zorro?
Yes, Mr. Letterman, you look exactly like Zorro. Wow. It says here a man was arrested for having sex with his vacuum cleaner.
They don't say who, do they? I don't know if you folks got a chance to see it Sunday night. It was a fantastic exhibition demonstration of celestial wonder, for lack of a better word, the big lunar eclipse. And for those of you who may have missed it for one reason or another, today we finally received the special animated simulation of the lunar eclipse, and we're going to show it to you right now. Right now, if we can. Hal, go ahead. Here it comes, the lunar eclipse. Thank you very much. Wow. It was just like being outside in your backyard, wasn't it? I'm telling you something, it's one of those nights, I would if I could. I'd dance if I could. I can't. I feel so good.
Feel free.
Well, I can't.
Maybe later.
Hey, look! Look! You see that? Oh, my God. Don't look directly at that, ladies and gentlemen.
No. Dangerous.
Man,
Ooh.
look at this. It's a solar eclipse right out there on Broadway.
That explains everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, please do not look directly at the sun. Do not look directly at the sun. Oh, look out! There. A larger group of ne'er-do-wells I've never seen.
You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Huh? Get ready. Is everybody ready?
Ready.
I'm calling an audible here. We didn't rehearse this. We didn't plan this. No. It's a special. You won't. By the way, put down your TV guide. This is not listed in TV guide. This is an extra. This is special. This is a bonus. This is why God created television. Here's what I'm talking about. Last night, ladies and gentlemen, between 9 and 11 was the final lunar eclipse of the century. In honor of that event, tonight, our cue card boy, kid, man, guy, Tony Inky Mendez, has volunteered to create that wonderful celestial moment for you here tonight. Using only, no special effects, just the tools of his trade. Here we go. Are you ready, Tony? Okay. Anton, watch this. There we go. Oh, look at that. That's something, ain't he? That's good. Atta boy. Nice going. Thank you very much. That was really good. You guys did it. Yes, sir. A little something there for the kindergarten kids staying up tonight. Drinking soft drinks and eating candy so they can stay awake to watch the big show. Tony, do that eclipse thing for the folks who didn't get to see the eclipse. Paul, you got a little something worked out. Here, if you didn't get to see the solar eclipse, it's the last one for the millennium. Here now, Tony Mendez, using nothing but ordinary cue cards, will recreate for you today's solar eclipse. Watch, here we go. Nice going, Tony. That was the best one ever. Do you think he's getting better and better at that point?
That was thrilling.
You are a regular Mr. Science. You know, I wasn't going to say anything about this, but I almost have to now. We have like an eclipse going on here with the cards. What exactly is this? Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I've never seen that.
That's the lunar eclipse.
The sun is either coming up or going down.
Oh, it's the...
We have our own solar eclipse.
Don't look at it directly on, though. It can damage.
Look right.
The retina.
He's got to get some kind of spatial glasses.
Watch the retina.
David, don't look at the eclipse. Was that your idea? Now, you know what Mayor Giuliani is doing for the winter because it's been so cold? We had like an Arctic zephyr.
Yeah, David?
What?
Wait, is there are you having a problem with your eyes?
I did something yesterday. It's so silly. They had this eclipse.
Yeah.
And all day on the news, they're saying it's a beautiful Christmas gift from the sky. And, you know, I want to get in on this.
Sure.
And now I don't know.
You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to do that.
I think it'll clear up, though.
Yeah.
By the way, Tony, do you want to do the thing whenever we have an eclipse? Tony Mendez, ladies and gentlemen, this is a fantastic recreation of an eclipse. Now, it was only a partial eclipse.
Yes, it was partial.
It was not a total eclipse, only a partial eclipse, about 55%. All right?
Yes.
Now, explain to them what happens that produces an eclipse. How does that work?
The moon goes between the sun and the earth.
That's right.
That is correct.
My God, that's exactly right. It's nice to know we only get two kinds of calls upstairs. People that like the show, people that don't like it.
Right. Well,
that's the only calls we get.
That's right.
Yeah, all right. And I'll bet you the occasional wrong number. And then those are forwarded to my office. Now, all right, here we go. Tony Mendez, ladies and gentlemen, his simulation, this is a recreation of fascinating. You might want to load up a tape in your VCR, get the kids out of bed, because here we go. Tony Mendez, Mr. Science, load it up. Here we go. Watch. Anton, Paul, watch. Tony. There you go. Nice one. Don't open it now. No, don't open it now. Open it later. How many folks saw the lunar eclipse? Did you see the lunar eclipse?
No, I did not.
Oh, spectacular.
Oh, yeah.
And the lunar eclipse, what that means is the Earth gets between the sun and the moon. Is that what that means? Yeah,
I think so.
And then the Earth casts its shadow on the moon. Yeah, it was lovely for those.
And blocks it out, right?
Exactly, blocks it out. Yeah, and then for I don't know 10, 12-minute period, it was eerie. It was very strange. So if those of you folks who missed it, we're going to recreate it tonight with our own Tony Mendez and his cue card. So Paul, here we go. Here we go. You're going to recreate the lunar eclipse. Take it away. This will be pretty good. This is the way it looked. Unbelievable. That's the kind of fun you can have in prison. We're all a little off, and I mentioned earlier we have the Willies, and it's because this North Korean, they conducted this underground nuclear test, and, normally we'd have the videotape of this, we'd have the satellite footage, but we had nothing. There's some sort of video blackout. So what we've done here tonight, we've put together a simulation. Oh. This is a simulation of the North Korean nuclear underground test, and take it away. Tony Mendez, our cue card kid, is going to help us out here. All right. It's only a simulation. Kaboom! Thank you, Tony. Nice job. cue card kid. He's 70 if he's a day. Listen to this. 7 inches of rain fell on Central Park yesterday. It was the wettest day in the city since 1882. Wow. We received a month's worth of rain in a single storm, and your travel agent said to you, no, it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, let's see. No, come on in. No, that shouldn't. To give you an idea how the weather, what it's been like in New York, this is fascinating. I love something like this because it takes something from the mundane and transforms it into real-world sensational television enjoyment. Nice. Our own cue card boy, he's close to 70, our own cue card boy, Tony Mendez, tonight will demonstrate for you folks at home what it has been like the last 3 days here in New York City. Are you ready, Tony?
Yes, sir.
No, I mean, are you really ready? Are you really ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's see. Here's what it's been like now. Tony Mendez recreating the meteorological breakdown we've had here in New York City. Take it away, Tony. Nor'easter. Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Nice job, Tony. Relax there, Grandpa. You're going to bring up a lung. All right, we're still waiting for Old Faithful. The guys are to blow. Let's go back to Old Faithful now. There it is. Let me give you some facts about Old Faithful. Old Faithful was named in 1870 during the Washburn-Langford-Doane expedition. It was the first geyser in the park to receive a name. An eruption can shoot up to 8,400 gallons of boiling water to a height of 184 feet. Each eruption lasts from 1.5 to 5 minutes. Boy, I hope we get a 5-minute job. Wouldn't that be great? If we get us a 5-minute eruption.
That would be good TV.
We're going to the Hall of Fame then, my friend. Old Faithful erupts on average of every 91 minutes. That's the problem. She blew just before we went on the air. And now, Tony, I understand you've prepared something for us tonight in honor of Old Faithful.
Yes, I have. It's a reenactment.
A reenactment of Old Faithful. Great. Tony Mendez, our cue card boy, reenacting the eruption of Old Faithful. That's great. Thank you. All right, very nice. Let's take a look at that in slow motion, instant replay if we can. Here we go. Even more dramatic if that's possible. We'll be right back with Seth Rogen, ladies and gentlemen.